Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Rebel, and guess where we're at? Yep, we are back at the Table of Doom. Y'all remember, this is my makeup area. And as you can see, my poor little table has been through hell and back. But she's still a good table. She just looks like shit on top now. So, yeah, as the title states, I got a small haul. I actually found makeup I wanted and a few other things. I went to Walmart and I went to Target, so I thought I would show you today what I got. And I think I will just start off with probably what's the most boring thing to y'all. And it's going to be fragrance. I got some new fragrances while I was at Target. And this is the first one. Dossier, I think that's how you say it. Anyways, it is a perfume. And yeah, they are a company that dupes. They make their own perfume too, but they more are known for duping high-end stuff. So this one is called Ambery Vanilla, and it is duping YSL. It is the Black Opium. I have fell in love with that scent since the Bath and Body Works came out with Midnight something. I can't remember. It was as a Bath and Body Works spray in their luxury line. I loved it, and the notes on this is mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice, jasmine, orange blossom, and cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. Very odd that I would like this, but I really do. This is really, for me, one of those rare kind of scents. Yeah, when you're one to smell sexy kind of scent. And I would love, if this really does smell like the YSL, I really would like to have a bottle of the Black Opium now, just to see if I like it. But this is really, it's nice. It's got a magnetic lid. It's kind of plain. I mean, it's nice, but it's plain all at the same time. But yeah, it lasts a long time. Oh my gosh, I sprayed this the other day, and it lasts. Let me tell you, it was, I would say it was strong, but it just had a really good throw to it. I think they call it something else in the perfume world, but now I can't get the damn box closed. But longevity, there we go. Maybe it's longevity. I don't know. Anyways, it lasted a long time on my skin. It did not change. I was afraid, you know, some perfumes will kind of change chemistry of your body and that sort of stuff. This didn't. This was, it stayed the way it was, and throughout the wear, I was smelling the different layers. Yeah, it was really good. And it's what was it, $26, I think it was, at Target, at my local Target. So if you haven't tried this brand, you might look into them. Like I said, they've been around for years, and I've seen many people talk about them. I've just never tried them, and I decided to this time since I found the dupe for the YSL. So I did that. ESO, I love the lotion. I am so brain dead tonight. I should not be doing a video, but I thought, why not? I'm bored. I got this stuff. Let's do it. So I apologize. I am really being brain dead tonight. And I noticed they came out with these sprays. They had a few at Christmas time that matched the Christmas lotions I was able to find, but I didn't see the sprays nowhere. But this is the pistachio cream. And it's pretty good. It's not my best pistachio of the bunch, but it's good. And it actually, for a, I think it's supposed to be, yeah, it's a hydrating hydrolonic acid spray, so it's a moisturizing kind of spray. um, but there's alcohol in it, so I don't know how much moisturizing it could be. But I think they call it a hair and body spray. But anyways, for it being a body spray, it has a really long, or at least this one has a pretty longevity on my skin. A lot longer than most of my Bath and Body Works stuff. So, but unfortunately, this was like $12. I mean, it's cheaper than Bath and Body Works, unless you catch Bath and Body Works all their clearances or their sales. But this is really good. I want to get the, there's a vanilla cashmere, and I love the vanilla cashmere lotion. I was going to say it tastes. Scratch that. It smells just like a vanilla cupcake. And I'm hoping that the spray will smell just like the lotion does. But that's the next one I want to get and try. And then this was supposedly they're going in Walmart now. I don't know. My Walmarts around here in Oklahoma don't have them yet. But this is the Finery. It's another brand that dupes high-end stuff. And as you can see, this one's called Not Another Cherry. So it's duping Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. This one does not have the longevity of that other one. But they have these body mist. Okay. They have these body mists, but they also have bottles of the matching perfume to this. So that's my next goal is I want to get this in the perfume. I just got this because it was these are a little bit expensive if you ask me, but this was $14.90 something. And the perfume was right at $30. So I got this to make sure I liked the smell before I committed to that perfume. I love it. It smells almost identical to my Okja Sinful, which is a Lost Cherry dupe. This is pretty spot on, so this is going to be great to layer with that Okja. But like I said, I still want to get the perfume of this and see if it is even better than my Okja perfume. But yeah, this one, it has that magic of cherry sweet, but a sultry, grown-up smell, I guess. I love it. They also do, I've been researching this more, they do have a dupe to the YSL Black Opium that I want to get to and try it. It's in a purple bottle. I can't remember what it's called. But they have several high-end dupes. I think that's all they do is high-end dupes. So this is another brand. If you're like me, you like the fragrance stuff now, to check out is this. And a matter of fact, let's spray it. We'll spray it on me and on the table. And it just, it smells so, so good. So that's what I got from Target. So now let's jump into Walmart. And we'll start off with the boring crap first. I love this brand, this Walmart brand. It's not branded as anything, but it's I guess the Equate version. It just doesn't say it. This body scrub is awesome. It's real thick, and it's really not coarse enough that it's going to hurt you, but it's coarse enough that it's going to get dead skin off of you. This winter, I have been like a freaking lizard. I have been, it's been horrible. So thank God for these body scrubs. I have already went through 2 tubs of the watermelon. This one is new, and when I seen it, I jumped on it, and I got the last 2 that they had. I seen a YouTuber say that this came out, and it smells just like the Sweetheart Cherry from Bath & Body Works. And I can kind of see it smelling like that, but I don't fully see it smelling like that. It mostly smells like cherry. Like, I don't get the nutty note like I do with the Sweetheart Cherry. I just get the cherry scent of this, but I love it. But I did notice while I was just sitting here that this has glitter in it. It has fine glitter. Can you see that? And I don't think my watermelon had glitter. It had, like chunks. I would say it looked like watermelon seeds, but I think they were trying to make it look like it had watermelon seeds in the watermelon. Now, the watermelon one smells just like a Jolly Rancher watermelon. It smells so good. So, yeah, I had to jump on this, and I'm so glad I did. These are $5.97, and these are huge. Like I said, granted, I've went through 2 of them this winter so far, but they really do last. They're lasted me for about a month for a tub, and it's 18 ounces. It's a lot cheaper than the Tea Hut, or Tea Tree, or Tree Hut, or whatever it's called. I don't remember. It's a lot cheaper than those. Now, granted, I haven't tried those. A lot of people swear by those, but I swear by this cheap brand here that Walmart's offering. And they have a lot of different scents if you don't want the kitty cherry or watermelon scent. They have a coconut. They have a vanilla. They have, they just have other scents besides just this one. But I love it. This has been probably my favorite winter staple this year, besides or did I say this year? Anyways, this winter season has been this, and it's also been the EOS body lotion. Has been my two staples for this winter season. So this next one I found on clearance, and it is from, does this say Candy Couture? Yeah. I just happened to be looking online at Walmart, actually. I made an online order. I like doing my food that way. It's just easier, so I don't have to grocery shop. But, damn, that took me forever to get that undone. But, yeah, it popped up in my suggested when I was going to check out. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me check that out. So I did. And it was like $6 for this, but it's an acrylic case. Oh, it does have a little bit of damage. That sucks. You get 8 sponges, and you get this case. So anyways, had to let the dog in. She wanted in the room. It took me an hour to get this out of this damn wrapper, but yeah, so it was suggested to me when I was going to check out, and I decided, why not? Because for Christmas, I got this case here, and I freaking love it. It came with these brushes, which the brushes, they're not really that good, but I love this case. I can't remember, Billy got it for me for Christmas, and I don't know, it was either $6, it was cheap, but it holds all my eye brushes really nicely. It keeps them from getting all dusty, and now I wish I had one for my face brushes. But so that's why I jumped on this one. When I seen it, I thought this is perfect. Same kind of concept. Those don't feel too bad. They're kind of stuck together, but they don't feel bad. So same concept. You can hold stuff. It doesn't have to necessarily hold sponges, but I thought to get the case, now they won't go back in, but I thought for the sponges and the case, it was worth it. Everybody can use sponges if you do makeup, and like I said, the case, not as sturdy as this brush case, but it's still going to be nice to keep my stuff from getting dirty, because I do have pets and I live out the country and it's dusty as hell out here. So yeah, I thought that was a good buy for $6 or $7. I can't remember, it was one of the two, $6 or $7 for that many sponges and a case. Now we'll get to the makeup part. So this is the, what's it called? Mega Icky lip color. There we go. And I didn't know for sure what the hell this actually was. It's by Wet n Wild. I didn't know if it was going to be a lip gloss, a lip stain, a matte lip, but I think what it is I've put it on my hand. I think it's a version of like the Maybelline, the Vinyl Ink. I think that's what it is. It has that same matte liquid lipstick, but it has that glossy look to it. It's not as good as this one. Like, this one's really good. The Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. That's what they're called. But this is only like $5, to where these are like $10 or more, depending on where you buy them from. So if you haven't tried this, because this is a little different, it's different than your typical matte lipsticks. So if you haven't tried it, maybe it would be best to go with this, because this doesn't have the hard dry down as that Maybelline one does. It stays a little bit more, I guess, loose. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little bit easier to wear if you're not used to the dry out of a matte liquid lipstick. I'll use it. Trust me, I'll use it because I love matte liquid lipsticks. They don't get all over my damn teeth, because if you don't know, I've got buck teeth. They're crooked as hell, and I get regular lipsticks or lip glosses that are opaque all over my teeth. So I have to have something that either stains my lips or it does not move, and that's why I love. So I've got used to the uncomfortable feeling of having like a condom on my lip kind of feeling. So yeah, that's why I like these. And like I said, they said they were new, and I do believe that they're new because I've never seen these before. So I'll show you one more time. Yeah, Wet n Wild had a lot of new stuff. I was having a field day looking through the new stuff, and I think they're still going to have more new stuff. I just haven't ran across it yet. I'm not for sure, to be honest, what the hell this is. It's a blush. I know it's a blush, but I don't know exactly, like, what the consistency is and all that. I'm not a big fan of, like, the liquid or cream blushes, and I'm thinking this is going to be a cream blush. But I thought I'd just try it anyways. It's cheap enough because it's Wet n Wild. Did I say what it is? Mother Fluffer. That's another reason why I bought it, because the name's just so freaking funny. So it's Mother Fluffer, and it is in the color, does it say? Peek-a-boo. Like a ghost goes boo. It's Peek-a-boo. Cute little pot. It's how it reminds me kind of like a mushroom. And I apologize, y'all. My voice is still shot. I'm still not 100%. And now Braden's mocking me because I just got done coughing. He's in the room with me, so. But there it is inside. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a cream blush. That's exactly what it is. I'll just put the color on. It's going on cream to powder. It starts off cream, but it's feeling powdery. It looks like it'll blend out pretty well. And that's a nice, like a warm pink. Not that cool, like Barbie pink, but a warm pink. So, it's not as bad as I thought. Some cream blushes, they'll stay creamy, and I don't like that on my skin. I don't mind these that do that dry down and where they go to that powder. But the only bad thing is, if you keep on blending this, it'll blend away to nothing. So, or it looks like it's going to. A lot of these cream to powders, that's what they do. And you kind of have to build them if you knock them away a little too much. But these were $5, $6, something like that. They also had, I think, 4 colors of the blush, but they also had some bronzer colors too. So, I might get a bronzer color, because I don't have a cream bronzer, I don't think, in my collection, or if I do, I've never really picked it up. But yeah, I'll give this a try and see what the longevity would be. But the color's pretty. I do like that color, especially this time of year. It gives you the kind of frostbite look. Now these are what I was excited for. This isn't all of it. There's way more than this, but these are the ones that I picked up. And they have this Chromeleon. I think that's what they're calling it. Chromeleon line. So it's all duochrome, multi-chrome. Okay, this one says it's a multi-chrome. But I was so excited. Like I said, there are way more in this line, but I did not get the liquid liner. I haven't got the gel liner. That is what I want to get just to see. But I know from past experiences, I didn't much care for the Wet n Wild liquid liners. There's a lipstick that's really shiny. I did not get that. I don't know if it's going to be a stay put or if it's like a lip glossy kind of lipstick. There's some more chrome eyeshadows that I don't know if they're loose or if they're a gel. I'm not too for sure. I did not get those. And I know there's a couple other things that I just can't think of off the top of my head. But these are the one things I just wanted to try just to see if it's going to work. And the first thing I got is the highlighter. And you know what? I think when I opened it, I pulled off the name right there. I think that's where the name was. Unless the name of it is called Chrome. So I apologize. It's the orange outside one. This one, from different angles, it looks either pink or gold. I don't know what you're seeing on camera exactly. To me, from what I can tell, it looks like it's blue from what you're seeing. But it's a pretty powdery highlighter, but it is so pretty on the finger. We'll see what it's like. Ooh. Alright, for my eyes, I'm seeing a gold. I'm not for sure what you all are seeing. Can y'all see that? There's a lot of sparkle to it. That's a very fine, I would almost say glitter. But, see, I think y'all are seeing pink right now on my finger. And then flipping that to chrome. I'm seeing only, the chrome, I mean, the glitter. Let's try this again. I keep on messing this up. I see gold, but I think you all are seeing pink on the camera as you're looking at it. That's really pretty. I don't know how it's going to blend out. We'll put it on top of this. Y'all see that? I ran it on top of that shadow. Oh, there we go. Definitely once it's blended out, when it's not packed like that, you definitely see a lot of glitter, a lot of sparkle. So if you don't like a lot of sparkle, glittery effects, this may not be the way to go, but look at it as an eyeshadow though. So just don't think about it as a glitter. I think an eyeshadow of that would be really pretty. And they had the colors of that blue flip, like the light blue lavender flip. They had a pink flip. I don't remember what color I went to. And I think there was a more of a gold flip, like a deeper gold. I think those are the four colors. I think there might be more by now. I don't know. That's cool. These were $7 though, but multi-chromes, if you've ever priced them, they're expensive. They are so expensive. That's why I don't have that many in my collection at all whatsoever, because they are so expensive. That's why I was so excited to see Wet n Wild came out with these. So this one, it's called Nebula Rush. And it's flipping for you pink, but I'm seeing it as the green and the gold. So it's that really classic color of the I think they call it red, green, and gold, but it's that pinky magenta to gold. There it is, see it? And then it goes to green. This, I'm telling you, these are awesome. These feel really creamy. But look at that. Is that not the coolest thing ever? And it goes on kind of like a cream. Look how intense that is. And that's not even with, like, you're just seeing it as pink. There we go. And this one's actually showing the flip. I've never had them show the flip on camera like this one does. Oh, it's like an orgasm going on right now for me in this room. Because this is just... And these are only $6. $6 for these. Now, I have not applied it with a brush. I don't know how it would be with a brush. Sorry, Braden's making noise over there. But I would say that the finger application would be the best to get that sort of opacity. Is that not just pretty? And this is what's left over. So you can see the black base. But look at that. Even that one, if you shear it out, if you don't want that intense, is really pretty. So, oh gosh. I'm seeing it right now. There's a streak of pink, and then it goes to green and then gold. Or no, sorry, it's pink, gold, then green. There we go, yeah. So pretty. I want every one of these now. I have made a point to try to find... Now my Walmart, like I said, it's pretty much sold out of it. They have a couple more of these, but that's it. I just happened to catch this one before it went out. So I'm going to clean up my finger real quick. Have you all tried any of these yet? Have you seen them? I don't think they're new. I think they've been around for a couple of months, but I just, like I said, I really didn't have hopes, because I'll show you why. I have one here that I got from Temu. It was like a couple of bucks. So I wanted to try it. And it's very dry. I'll put it here. And it just don't have much of that. I mean, you can see. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not that. So you can see the difference. And a lot of the multi-chromes I do have in my collection is like that. It's just an eyeshadow. It's, you know, there's nothing really wow to it. But when I got this one, and then I had to go back and get another one, I want to get, like I said, I think there's 5 total. They really sold out of them, except for this one. And then they had several of these left, and I missed the other one. So I'm probably going to go online to try to find the other ones. I'm sure Wet n Wild website has them, maybe. But if you see those, run, get them. If you're into the multi-chrome, if you love that, like I said, you would not have to put a base underneath, like a black base, to get this to pop whatsoever. It's going to pop on its own. As you can see, even with it sheared out, you're still seeing it. It's awesome. So this one is called Lunar Voltage. I have not tried this one. As you can see, it's still in the package. I'm glad I got one of these. I wanted a lighter color one so I could wear with maybe everyday, I mean not everyday, but like pinup looks. And with my pinup look, I like having an inner corner or my lid be light colored, and then my outside, my crease, my outer V be the dark color. So I was happy to grab one of these. Okay, this is shifting from green to pink. Well, it goes from green to a purple to like a pink. I don't know if you're seeing that on the camera. I don't think you are. Okay. I hope this one's the same. Okay, it's the same. The same feeling as that one. It's not, well, I mean, it's intense, but it's not going to be as opaque as this one right here, because they don't have the black base for one. So, oh, wow. Holy sheesh kebabs. Run to your Walmart, run to your laptops, run and get those. Wow. Right now, I'm seeing like an ultraviolet purple. I mean, it's like a neon purple from where I'm sitting. There is glitter to this one. Compared to this one, it's like a straight up, it's a chrome. It's like a chrome eyeshadow. But this one does have glitter in it, like a very fine glitter. It's even finer than this highlighter. But wow, you all are seeing the neon green of that shift, and I'm seeing the pink and that neon purple when I look at it. I can get it to shift that purple. Man, I wish y'all could see the purple. The purple, like I said, it's like glowing black light kind of purple. But wow, look at that green. Holy smokes, guys. Okay, don't sleep on these. Run and get every one of these. I'm going to for sure. These are great. Like I said, I have not tried them on the eyes. This is just hand swatching, but my God, that's promising. If it's doing that, those two just alone from just hand swatching. But this one down here, I mean, in person, it is so pretty. It's so angelic kind of color. You know what I'm talking about? That color. Wow. I think in my whole collection, I think these are the best eyeshadows I have by far. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this haul. I know it's all over the place. I know I sound really bad still. And I've got a lot of editing to do. A lot of jump cuts are going to be had in this video. And I apologize. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys, maybe my whole body really soon. Love y'all. Bye.